You know those moments when you walk into a room and all eyes turn to you? It's not just about the clothes you're wearing, but the way you carry yourself, your manner of speaking, and the confidence that radiates from every gesture. Today, let's discover together the 6 signs that reveal if you truly possess that authentic class and elegance that makes all the difference. Have you ever wondered what makes a woman memorable as iconic? From the subtlety of Elizabeth Taylor to the sophistication of Jacqueline Bisset, true elegance lies in the details. Do you consider yourself a woman who inspires? The one who effortlessly transforms the simple into the sophisticated? Remember that time you were in an important meeting and everyone was impressed by your impeccable posture? Or when, during a trip, you were greeted with smiles and kindness because of your ability to be courteous and respectful, regardless of the local culture? Speaking of trips, do you want to be that traveler who stands out for her elegance? Let's discover together these signs that can change your life. Subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, and leave a like so you don't miss any content from Lucrative Elegance. Let's go, because true elegance never goes out of style. 1. Authenticity in imperfection. Have you noticed how some of the most elegant women in the world, like Anna Wintour or Viola Davis, are remembered not only for their impeccable appearance, but also for their authenticity? Having class does not mean striving for perfection. On the contrary, it involves embracing our flaws and weaknesses with the same grace with which we celebrate our virtues. Who hasn't found themselves in a situation where, for a moment, they lost their temper and said something they shouldn't have? Let's imagine the character Bridget Jones from Bridget Jones's Diary. She is far from perfect and constantly gets into trouble, but that's exactly what makes her so lovable and real. True elegance emerges when we acknowledge our slip-ups and handle them honestly and humbly. This behavior is what differentiates a classy woman from someone who is merely trying to appear flawless all the time. Considering a real-life situation, imagine a successful businesswoman in an important meeting making a mistake while presenting a project. She could try to cover it up or blame others, but instead, she admits the fault, corrects the course, and moves on. This gesture demonstrates confidence and a humility that is admired by everyone around her. Being aware of our limitations and dealing with them in a dignified manner is a trait of elegance that transcends the pursuit of perfection. It's about being real and showing that, despite our flaws, we are constantly striving to improve without losing ourselves in the illusion of unattainable perfection. True class lies in self-acceptance and the ability to show that we are human, and that, in itself, is incredibly elegant. 2. The relentless pursuit of improvement. Think of characters like Hermione Granger from Harry Potter. What truly sets Hermione apart is her relentless pursuit of knowledge and self-improvement. She is always learning, evolving, and this makes her not only a brilliant witch, but also a person of class and integrity. Let's connect this with a real-life example, Sheryl Sandberg. During her career as COO of Facebook and as the author of Lean In, Sheryl did not just settle for professional success. She dedicated herself to promoting female leadership and empowering women in the workplace, always seeking ways to improve herself and contribute to society. Her personal and professional journey is a testament to how true class is intrinsically linked to continuous improvement. In today's age, where information is just a click away, a classy person does not settle. She constantly seeks new ways to grow, whether through books, online courses, travel, or new cultural experiences. Imagine someone who, instead of spending hours on social media, dedicates her free time to learning a new language or delving into a new hobby. This constant desire to improve is about enriching one's own life and those around her. Remember Elizabeth Gilbert, author of Eat, Pray, Love? Her journey of self-discovery is a powerful example of how seeking enriching experiences can transform our lives. Elizabeth was not afraid to leave her comfort zone to find herself and grow as a person. In the workplace, the person who is always seeking new skills and knowledge, who participates in workshops and reads books relevant to her field, stands out, not only for the knowledge acquired, but also for the positive attitude towards learning and growth. Being aware of your flaws while constantly striving to be better is what defines a truly elegant person. It's not about being perfect, but about living a continuous life of self-discovery and improvement. It's about recognizing that the path to excellence is endless and embracing that journey with enthusiasm and grace. 3. The calmness of self-confidence. When we think of classy people, one of the most striking characteristics is the calm that emanates from genuine self-confidence. Remember the iconic character Mr. Darcy from Pride and Prejudice? He was not desperate for attention, and his quiet but firm presence spoke for itself. A more contemporary example is Jane Goodall. She is a British primatologist and anthropologist known for her pioneering work with chimpanzees in Tanzania. For decades, she maintained her dignity and focus, dedicating her life to conservation and the study of primates. Jane did not seek media attention. Her work and dedication spoke for themselves. Her calmness and confidence in her mission made her a globally respected figure without her having to strive to be in the spotlight. In today's world, it's easy to see how social media creates an environment where everyone seems desperate for attention. From bold selfies to extreme behaviors to gain followers, many sacrifice their values to stand out. However, a truly elegant person does not succumb to this need. She recognizes her intrinsic value and does not need external validation to feel complete. In the world of celebrities, we have a great example in Keanu Reeves. He is widely respected for his acting skills and the discreet, authentic way he lives his life, avoiding scandals and drawing attention only through his work and humanitarian actions. His demeanor exudes a class that does not require constant validation. Being elegant is knowing that your worth does not depend on the number of likes or comments you receive. It's about having the confidence that who you are and what you do is enough. This kind of calm self-confidence is what truly sets a classy person apart in an era obsessed with attention. 4. The essence of integrity. In a world where morals and dignity are often seen as outdated values, finding someone who lives by these principles is like discovering a rare gem. Remember the character Atticus Finch from To Kill a Mockingbird? He stood for justice and lived by an unshakable code of ethics, even when no one was watching. Think of Malala Yousafzai. Beyond her impressive courage, what truly sets her apart is her integrity and dignity. She is known for her impeccable stance, both physically and morally. Malala is a perfect example of how true class is rooted in honor and loyalty to one's values, regardless of the circumstances. Now, imagine a modern scenario, such as an executive in a large company who, upon discovering an ethical flaw in a profitable project, decides to report the issue, even knowing it could jeopardize her position. This attitude, guided by morals and integrity, is not only admirable but reflects true class. It shows that even in an environment where anything goes to achieve success, there are still those who remain steadfast in their principles. Having class is, above all, being true to yourself and your values, even when no one is watching. It is this integrity that makes people trust and respect you, knowing that you will always do what is right. In an era where the temptation to do whatever you want is great, being a person of honor is an act of true elegance. 5. The harmony between image and essence. Have you ever noticed how characters like James Bond or Mary Crawley from Downton Abbey always seem impeccable? It's not just about wearing designer clothes, but about projecting an image that reflects a meticulous attention to detail. True class lies in a well-groomed appearance where every piece of clothing and accessory is chosen with care, reflecting who you truly are inside. Think of Marie Kondo and her philosophy of organization. She teaches that every object should spark joy. Applying this idea to our wardrobe, every piece of clothing we choose should reflect our essence while being in perfect condition. Consider the iconic scene of Julia Roberts in Pretty Woman when she returns to the store with a completely transformed look. Her increased confidence and renewed elegance are visible in her clothes and demeanor. This transformation reveals her inner value. Imagine a professional who, even in a casual work environment, opts for well-ironed clothes and clean shoes. This care is not about vanity, but about respect for oneself and others. This harmony between appearance and essence is fundamental for exuding class and sophistication. It is a silent demonstration that you value yourself and the moments and people around you. Maintaining a clean and well-groomed appearance does not require following the latest fashion trends or investing in expensive clothes. It's about paying attention to details like well-groomed hair, clean nails, and clothes without stains or tears. This basic care reflects internal organization and attention to the little things, which, in the end, make a big difference. 6. The strength of authenticity. Remember the character Elizabeth Bennet from Pride and Prejudice? She is a classic example of authenticity, staying true to herself despite the social pressures and expectations of her time. Elizabeth does not follow trends or succumb to others' opinions. She has a strong sense of identity and morals. Let's connect this with a modern example. Think of Aung San Suu Kyi. In a world where many bend to conventions and pressures, Suu Kyi remained steadfast in her convictions, advocating for democracy and human rights even in the face of great adversity. Her authenticity and courage made her a figure of class and global inspiration. Now, imagine a work environment where everyone is following a questionable trend just to fit in. A person with class and authenticity does not blindly follow the crowd. Instead, she evaluates the situation with her own judgment and acts according to her values, even if it means standing against the majority. It's like the popular saying, If everyone jumps off a cliff, you don't need to do the same. Being authentic means having the courage to be different and the integrity to remain true to yourself. This applies to both major life decisions and daily choices, from choosing clothes that truly reflect your personal style to maintaining firm opinions in difficult conversations. Authenticity is an act of resistance in an era that often values conformity. When you are true to yourself, regardless of criticism or rejection, you exude a confidence that is the true essence of class. After all, elegance lies in the courage to be who you really are, regardless of the circumstances. Have you noticed how small changes in our posture and attitudes can completely transform how we are perceived? Class and elegance are more than appearances. They are reflections of who we are inside. And speaking of which, let's review what we learned today. First, we discussed the importance of authenticity. Staying true to yourself, even when the world tries to lead you astray, is one of the greatest signs of class. Then, we talked about calm self-confidence. We don't need external validation to know our worth. Lastly, we discussed the importance of the relentless pursuit of improvement. Now, have you ever wondered how to become a magnetic person, naturally attracting the attention and admiration of others? This is the next step in solidifying your class and elegance. Watch the video, How to Become a Magnetic Person, starting today, to discover powerful techniques that will transform your presence. If you aspire to be an elegant and sophisticated traveler, be sure to check out my ebook, Travel Elegantly: Global Etiquette for the Sophisticated Traveler. The link is in the first pinned comment. Do you want to keep learning about how elegance can be lucrative? Subscribe to the channel and leave a like if you want more success and want to learn to be more elegant. And tell me in the comments, elegance transforms lives. I would love to hear your opinion. Until the next video, and remember, true elegance starts from the inside out.